Yo, what's going on, everybody? We up? Yeah, we up. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, the promised day. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's enjoying their day so far. Uh, we got One Piece today, so it can't be too bad of a day, right? But been waiting all week for this chapter. I'm sure everyone else has, especially when Zoda leaves us off with a hype chapter. And we got a break like last week. We need something. We need that fix, right? So I'm happy to scratch the itch today. Um, God, so much that can go on. I hope we get some Yamato Kaido stuff. Hope we get to see more of the commanders and what they're doing down on the floor. Um, but yeah, I'm not even gonna BS around, and in a second here we're gonna get into this. But while I'm pulling the chapter up, for everyone who's returning, thank you so much for coming on back. I appreciate you guys so much. Means the world to me. And anyone new here, thanks for coming on through. Appreciate you for clicking on my videos. And hopefully you like what you see, and you can comment, like, or dislike if you really feel like it, and maybe even subscribe. But yeah, okay, here we go. One Piece chapter 1017. Orders. Oh, shout out to the goat, Buggy D Clown, on the front page with a monkey. What's using his powers to mess around with it? Cover art request. A chimpanzee assembling Buggy's body like a puzzle. That's actually really funny. He's all messed up. Okay. Otama is picking up where she left off. I am Otama. What is a brat doing in this war zone? Is that Queen talking? Probably Queen talking. See his big ass. Where is Bao Hong? If I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, captured. Who the hell are you? She's nervous. Otama. Okay, we got Usopp and Nami running in. Keep it together, Tama. Oh, she's too nervous to give her a speech. Castle interior, 4th floor. Bang. Oh, Jinbei. Jinbei-sama. Oh, did she shoot him? You're not going to start making excuses now, are you, Jinbei? We went into this battle knowing it would be our 5,000 against your 30,000. It's only natural you would exploit that. So I never expected this to be a one-on-one duel. Haha, you never realized you've dug yourself into a hole. You really are a pain. Okay, I mean, hey, Jinbei is, out of everyone in the crew, the most experienced member. He knew what he was getting into, right? So, I think he'll be okay. But who's who? I want to know more about him. Although I don't like that he's got some goons with him. He fights dirty, but that's pirates. We've been over this too many times in the One Piece community. It's all fair. Of course, it's our job to deal with you officers. Okay, we're cutting to Frankie. They just keep coming. There's no end to these grunts. Okay, we got Inarashi versus Jack. We're at total war. You can't hold this against me. The pleasures and waiters in the live floor have betrayed us, those lousy ingrates. What should we do? What do you think? We're going to make an example out of them. Beat them till they can't walk. Eliminate all the traitors. Oh, is that the... Oh, I thought that was the guy that had the giant ape for a fist. That was actually really funny. I didn't like a whole lot of the gifter designs, but that was probably one of the better ones. It's the gifters. You can do it, Otama. We're bouncing all over the place. I guess information's catching up around everywhere. Okay, Nami and Usopp trying to cheer her on. Oh, she needs to activate her thing. Everyone who ate my kibidongo, she's still making a racket up there. Please listen to me. What is that brat's deal? Knock her off the ledge. Yo, these Beast Pirates are brutal, man. They don't care. Big Bro Luffy and his friends Momonosuke Kun and his retainers. You're on their side now. Stay with us, Straw Hat. Okay, we've got Law's crew who picked him up. Don't die. Why is... Oh, that's Momonosuke and Shinobu. We're too high up, Kinemon Kiku. He's balling his eye up. Let's do it together. Let's take down Kaido. Alright, we have our orders. What's wrong, Briscola-san? That brat clearly doesn't know her place. Crush her. Here's the guy with the ape fist. Let's go. Your wish is my command, master. What's with the gifters? Yeah, leave it to us, master. Why are they obeying that brat? They're all saying we're gonna take down Kaido. Everyone follow me. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, and Arashi's confused too. He's like, what the devil? They're fighting each other? Oh, this is my least favorite one. This guy is so stupid. Whoever this guy in the giraffe is, he's got the giraffe-like body, and his actual body's attached to it, like through his back. I don't know what Oda was on when he was making that, but that's one of the worst things. Hamlet has lost his mind. I'll take care of these bums. Jinbei, Knight of the Sea. Oh, okay, this is one of the guys that turned. Okay, so Jinbei's got an even playing field, maybe. You focus on who's who. This is the fourth floor. Pokasama, the headliner, has turned on us. Okay. We're here to back you up, Samurai. This is the second floor. The gifters have switched sides. The Straw Hats have to win. Okay, we're getting a real tie here. Okay, CP0. We're in their room, seeing all the information. This is strange. What in the world is happening? Gifters are tearing through the third floor too. This is the Right Brain Tower. They're running wild. Oh man, okay, now we're on the main floor. Now it's just a slugfest. Who do you fight? Like honestly, like it's already getting like a little wonky ever since Chopper like tried to heal some of these guys. But like seriously though, who do you fight? Like, I mean, of course, it's kind of obvious for like the samurai, but like that's what I'm trying to figure out is, you know, who out there can really. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. All right, let's keep going. Onigashima has fallen into chaos. Yes, it has. This is the pond at the red light district by the left brain tower. Okay. Okay, we got Nama and Usopp. Oh, nice work, Otama. The plan went perfectly. Don't tell me this is all because of that brat. Oh, Queen's charging up his beam. Get down, Nami and Usopp. Tama, run. Oh, here we go. Collier, strike. Sanji coming in for the save. Judge's son? You bastard. Quit saying that name. I suppose you were also part of that insane research team. Oh, see, you shouldn't have said you knew Judge. Now Sanji has even more reason to kick your ass. You mean Mads? That's ancient history. Alright, hold on. Now, everyone who's watching this. Have we ever heard that term before? I don't think we have. I don't think we've ever gotten a name for this group. You know, I mean, I'm going to assume it was led by Vegapunk because he's the only one that came out of this with the most, you know, the most fame, authority, I guess. Everyone else is notable, but they all kind of went into a different field area, realm of life. But I guess Queen was one of those mad scientists. Caesar was one of them. You got Judge. I'm sure there were a few others out there. But I don't think we ever got a name to this group. I wonder if there's more to it. Maybe these are some of the. Maybe this is the crew that was trying to, find the secret of the devil fruits, and maybe Vegapunk cast them aside. But that's a whole long theory, and we don't got time to get into that right now. That's for a whole later day once we get more info on probably Vegapunk. But okay, but no, that's cool though. Now we got an idea of that they were an actual thing. Okay, now check me out. I'm a cyborg, so I've got a whole bunch of tricks up my sleeve. But are you? But can you beat Frankie though? Are you better than Frankie? Okay, he's decked out like Go-Go fucking Gadget. He's got the arm cannon. Why does his tail have a claw? I put spikes on that instead. Oh, this is bad. It's Queen's hybrid form. Okay, we finally get his. Get back. That knowledge won't save you, though. Chopper, you holding up over there? You betcha. I'm right as raw. Just keep your eyes on the prize. Or I guess Chopper's not doing too well after fighting him. Miyagi, my boy. Oh, Sanji said I can't help but wonder when you look like that. I had no clue you had this sort of remedy in Zao. It's a super recovery drug, right? I can't administer it by my lonesome right away, but we should warn him. Taking this can cause one's pain to double after it wears off. So they're going to use this super drug on Zoro. Okay. That's actually kind of genius. I was wondering how he's going to come back into this fight. I thought maybe it was like Marco, because I think we know his flames. They work for a limited amount of time, but they take away all that fatigue and kind of give you a little bit of a band-aid and a permanent fix. But, oh wait, hold on, we got more info here. Baby Gramps, Chopper. What? Why does he look? A side effect of the new Rumble Ball. Okay, so his output is doubled, but of course there's a side effect. This might be as bad as when Luffy turned back into his Chibi form after Gear 2nd. Okay, so we've got this drug. They're gonna use it on Zoro. He's used to double pain. That whole thing with Kuma probably prepped him for this. Alright, there's no time to worry about that. Just give it to me already, he says. Did you hear a word I said? I don't care what happens to my body after this. It won't even matter if I can't fight now. He's right. What's the point? If he doesn't even try, everyone's dead. They need Zoro. It's probably one of the strongest out there. Castle interior, 4th floor. Damn gifters. I don't get what's going on, but he's pulling. This man put out a dagger. I don't know why that's funny. I was expecting him because it's a little misleading that one panel there on the right side where he's got the sheath. He looks like he's about to pull out a whole sword, but then it's just this tiny little dagger, and I'm like, look, I can't. Obviously I got to take him seriously, right? But it's kind of funny. Like, what are you gonna do with that? But alright, let's see. Blade pistol. Alright, let's go Jinbei. Fishman karate. Arabesque brick fist. It's like a shockwave. Oh, shave? He used shave? Does who's who know Rokoshiki techniques? Oh, maybe what he just did right there with the pistol. Maybe that was like the Shigan, Rambuchi was using with his pistol, with his finger. Okay, who's who goes up above him? Are we getting some Jinbei action? Nice. Tempest kick. Jinbei blocks. Knocks right out. Iron body, right? Those are the six powers used by government officials. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Jinbei is about to give it to us. Pause. Okay. Oh, I like that panel of who's who. He's menacing the background. He turning into his form. I remember hearing about a rogue member of CP9, the Secret Intelligence Agency, breaking out of prison. The idea of an official being arrested struck me as odd. Okay. So who's who is former CP9? I wonder if he knows Rob. Probably. Well, it's true. Haha, I can't believe you know such an old story. Well, it's true. Back then, I never made direct contact, huh? Oh my god. This is cool. I like that hybrid form, though, with the saber-toothed tiger. I thought it'd be a little leaner, but hey, they're strong cats. I'm pretty happy with how things turned out, but I used to have it rough due to a mistake I made 12 years ago. I used to be considered a bright prospect, a rival to the genius, Rob Lucci. Okay. Okay. A lot of things are making sense. A lot of people in my timeline, I wasn't trying to, get spoiled, but I was seeing a lot of like Rob Lucci pictures. I'm like, why are people talking about Rob Lucci this week? That's kind of random, right? We know he's probably around Mary Joyce right now, but now I see why. So who's who was compared to Rob Lucci? I wonder if he had the saber-toothed cat back when he was in CP9. I wouldn't be surprised. They both got it. They both have cat devil fruits. Now, what did he do to get sent to jail? Alright. Jinbei's on guard. Fang pistol. Okay, Jinbei dodged. Ooh. That was a bite. I can see your talent. You use variants of the six powers I've never seen before. That's true. I've never seen one use Shigan with their teeth. Your situation sounds unfortunate, but it doesn't seem to have anything to do with me. On the contrary, you just said it yourself. You're a proud member of the Straw Hat crew. That name always reminds me of my bitter past. Oh. Hold on. You're a proud member of the Straw Hat crew. That name always reminds me of my bitter past. Why would that... Okay, I should just keep reading, but like there's so many thoughts are just flooding in every time who's speaking this chapter. This is great. 12 years ago, I failed to guard a devil fruit that was being transported on a government ship. I was shocked when Straw Hat Luffy came to prominence 2 years ago. That's when I learned that the stolen Gomu Gomu fruit had been eaten by him. A fruit important enough for the world government to guard? Oh, that's the chapter! Oh, damn. Oh, we got these color spreads down below. Shout out to whoever's coloring these pages. This is pretty raw. Oh, especially that bottom one, Who's Who and Who's Who and Jinbei. That's kind of raw. Okay, alright. There's a lot to unpack in this chapter. We know the main thing, but I have to do my due diligence and go back just in case to make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I want to talk about what we just got here at the end. But I gotta cover our bases real quick. All right. So let's see what else go on. Okay, so we got to see a little bit of everyone else's scenario. It seems like some of the people who took on forces by themselves are really like struggling, possibly because the overwhelming numbers that these pirates are using, and they don't play fair. So it's like one against like a dozen at a time. Honestly, looking at Frankie and Inarashi, they're struggling, and of course stamina is also an issue, and they've been going hard for a while now. So these gifter switching sides should help them up. I hope enough. I hope enough for at least Inarashi to go ahead and take down Jack. But I'm wondering, how is he going to take down Jack if he can't go back into? Well, maybe I shouldn't say he can't go back into Sulong, but my thing is he's already used Sulong, and he went pretty hard in against Kaido. Does he have the strength or the stamina to go ahead through it again? If he does, maybe at the cost of his life, maybe. But that's interesting. I hope we get to see a little bit more about him, because I want to see him get that revenge on Jack. That's something I think a lot of us have been waiting to see ever since we left Zoe, and that was a long time ago. Okay, so Otama, she's done her thing. Finally, we get to see the Kibidango thing down. I'm glad it wasn't like as crazy as some people were putting it out there to be. I remember going on Twitter and people were like, "Oh, what if she gives one to Kaido? He'll turn." But I'm glad Oda, axed those a few weeks ago. Once we found out that it only works on like gifters, because I guess it's like, pseudo devil fruits. They're not real. Um, but it evens the odds. So it worked out in the end. I'm actually not too upset with how it went. I'm sure some people aren't going to like Otama doing this in general, but we saw this coming like way back in like the first 10 chapters of Wano, you know. So you really shouldn't be surprised at this point. And plus, with a being an issue of numbers in this battle, you have to turn the tide somehow. So this should definitely help out the main crew in the end. So shout out to Tama, did her thing. I want to see what Robin's doing, man. Give me Robin, bro. I gotta see my queen. Where's she at? One day, Oda. One day I'll get where I want. Alright, we got that nice Sanji moment with Queen. I'm sure we'll see more of that, but I kind of want Sanji to beat some information out of Queen. I'm sure we'll get a little bit more on Judge and everything. This will probably be like the most we'll probably get. Maybe up until we see Vegapunk, or maybe we see Caesar Clown again, because there aren't any other people we should really expect to see in terms of like major scientists or anything. We've seen Judge, Caesar, we still have yet to see Vegapunk, and that's yet to come. So maybe maybe this will be some last bit of information before we get to see the real Vegapunk, hopefully soon. That'd be awesome. So Queen needs to spill some beans. Oh, and we got Zoro. Before we get to Zoro, for all you Chopper haters out there, all you Chopper haters, you're eating this week. You really are. Like, like this pathetic form, Baby Gramps. Like he's fitting in the palms of her hand. He can probably fit inside that whole helmet. Like, why is he like this? Why is this a thing? Like, he's officially become useless now. Get him out of here. Get Chopper off the battlefield. He's done his job. I think he's done. But I like this effect for Zoro. But I think what this is going to mean is Zoro's going to come back. King is somewhere around here unchecked. King has not been anywhere to be found at all in like the last like 10 chapters. So where is this guy? So Zoro probably has to come back and fight him. At least I hope so. This is going to recover him, but he'll feel it afterwards. But we know Zoro can last, and he can take his time on that. He's no slouch, and he's used to taking the pain. Like I said, he dealt with Kuma way back. But yeah, I'm excited to see Zoro come back. I want him to give a much bigger display. We got to see what he could do against Kaido, and that was cool in like the group setting. But now I need to see him one on one and like go all out one on one. Put the do-rag back on. You see some of these skills he's got. I want to see some more Enma tricks. Some of those more Enma only moves that he's been able to do thus far. So I hope he comes back and he goes and finds King, because he needs to find someone strong. I won't settle for anything else, especially now that Sanji's going one on one with Queen again. He's gotta get something going right now. All right, and that's everything. Now to the piece de resistance. Who's who? Who's who has become a treat. I think a lot of people, ever since they saw his design, people have really been interested in him and what he can do. And honestly, now he's definitely become the most, if not the most, the second most interesting Flying Six member besides X Drake. But of course, that's because X Drake's been fleshed out a whole lot more. But who's who has really become interesting this time around. So this guy, former CP9, right? Supposed to be rival to Rob Lucci. I'm assuming that they came up around the same time. I'm actually curious to know how old Who's Who is. I think Rob Lucci's in his like 40s or so. So if he's somewhere around that age, then it lines up. And I'm also curious to know, did he get his saber-toothed tiger fruit while he was with CP9? Because we know that they have access to a number of devil fruits, and of course they go and give a lot of their strong ones to their elite Navy members, and of course some of their Cypher Pull members. So I wonder if they were sort of like a tag team, Lucci got his leopard fruit, and Who's Who got the saber-tooth tiger fruit. But this guy's got a past, and I can't wait to learn more. But it's kind of funny that there's an old story about this. But Jinbei is a wealth of knowledge. I love Jinbei so much. Every time he comes on, I feel like I learn something new from him, or I get like a really good perspective. But this fight just got a whole lot more interesting. I hope Oda doesn't cut away from it next week. I think we really need to get some of these commanders and these, like, at least the commanders on like the One Piece, not the One Piece side, on the Straw Hat side. We really need to get some of these battles wrapped up, I think, or at least going to the point where we can see them starting to wrap up, because we've just been bouncing around all this time. So I really hope Oda doesn't jump from Jinbei after this, because this is too much to go off of. Oh, this is too much to just not like continue off of. But there's one last thing I want to get into. So we know Who's Who is a CP9 member, right? So this last thing he says, the Straw Hat name makes him bitter, reminds him of his past, because maybe what he ended up getting in trouble for is losing the Gumu Gumu no fruit, because apparently this man was guarding the fruit. Now there's a few things right there that you have to question. One, why is a Cypher Pull member who's supposed to be a prodigy Cypher Pull member, why are they looking after a devil fruit, right? the world government is not going to keep something like this under guard unless it's something that they need or it's powerful and they can't afford to let other people have it. Kind of similar to, why they were going after Ace's fruit, or I guess even more so Lost Devil fruit, because that one was they couldn't let that fall into a pirate's hands. We know Sengoku tried everything to try and get that one back in Lost Flashback. But yeah, like what was it about the Gomu Gomu no fruit that made the government have to keep it under wraps by Cypher Pole? I wonder if this is gonna come back. Maybe something more like with the whole Joy Boy thing. Maybe. I can't really see how or why that could tie in, but maybe Luffy's Devil Fruit was something a lot more something to be feared. Maybe it belonged to somebody in the past who was a really a titan in the One Piece world. So I wonder if who's who has that kind of knowledge. But here's the next part about this, and this might be the last thing I touch on. So he was guarding the fruit. There's only one other person we know between Luffy eating that fruit and possibly this fruit getting taken. There's only one person we know, or one group I should say we know, that had this. And of course, that is the red-haired pirates. Way back when they were, young, not so gray. I guess right before he became a Yonko, I think. But yeah, so was Shanks the one who stole this? I remember vaguely Shanks mentioned something about finding the devil fruit. This might have been way back in the episodes where we first meet him and Luffy's a kid in his hometown. But I think they said they stole it off of a pirate crew. Now, of course, if that's way back then, Oda can definitely have gone ahead and changed it. But was that the case? Did Shanks take it from a pirate crew? Did he just snatch it from CP9? Because if that's the case, why was Shanks after this? We also know that he wasn't too happy after Luffy ate it. I mean, he says because Luffy can't swim, but of course Oda's probably not going to reveal something that early on. But maybe there was more to it. And maybe that's more so why Shanks believes in Luffy so much. Because he ate it, so he has no choice but to believe in someone who ate the fruit. I don't know. There's so many things we can speculate on right now. But these are really interesting. Oda just threw some more oops in our way. And we're back at the point where we have more questions than answers. And I don't mind that, honestly. I'm one of those people who kind of likes that about One Piece. Keep me guessing, keep me going. Of course, don't keep me going for too long. We don't want to wait for answers or anything. But I feel closer, I guess you would say, to One Piece. I feel more involved when there's more of these speculations, these big questions out there, because everyone's trying to think of something, form something, and there's a whole lot of dialogue and conversation. So it's really great. But this is amazing. This is a great chapter, and no break next week. So of course we get to keep it going next Friday. But I might have to reread this. I'm gonna have to go ahead and look and see what other people are talking about, because this is awesome. This is a great chapter. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna get some food. I'm getting kind of hungry here. But yeah, this is great. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Let me know what you think about who's who in CP9, and possibly some speculations on his past with CP9, and even speculations on the Gomu Gomu no Fruit. Let me know what you're thinking about this war overall. Just want to know what you guys are thinking about One Piece lately in general. So don't forget to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, or dislike if you really feel like it. But I will catch you all next Friday for the next One Piece chapter. And again, I can't wait. But we'll see you guys soon. I think Bad Batch probably gonna drop again on Monday. Keep an eye out for that. Probably gonna keep it cool over the weekend. Got a few things to get to take care of, so I'll probably be in touch back on here next week. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.